Okay guys, in these next few lessons we are going to talk about how to get your Pinterest account set up as it relates to following people, creating boards, and adding pins to your account. So in this video we're actually going to talk about how to find people to follow. I'm just going to show you my process for finding good people and good boards to follow. And the reason that you want to follow people on Pinterest is because it actually populates your home feed. This feed right here will show up when you log in and you can pin things in your feed to your board. So you want to make sure that you follow good people, good pinners, and good boards to populate this feed with good content. So the first thing you want to do is type in a topic that you're blogging about. I'm going to use weight loss for this example, and you'll see that some people populate in here as well as some boards. I'm actually just going to click enter, and then I'm going to click over here on this drop down menu, and I'm going to filter it by people. So here's kind of my thought process when I look for people to follow. Now my audience is mostly women, so this person right here, this guy, I'm not going to even bother clicking on his profile because I can already tell that he probably isn't going to have content that aligns with my audience. I will go ahead and click on this woman right here. I can see that she has 28 boards and 75,000 followers. She's a woman, so there's a good chance that she's pinning content that will probably relate to my audience. So I'm going to click on her profile, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at her boards, and I can see that she has nice, beautiful, organized boards. Now I'm going to click on her pins and see what type of content she pins. So I think her content is pretty great, and it's definitely content that I would pin on my own board. So next, before I click this follow button and follow her account, I'm actually going to go back to her boards, and I'm going to look at all of her boards. Now the reason for this is because down at the bottom here, she actually has some personal boards that I don't want to follow. So if I were to click this follow button up here, it would automatically make me follow all of her boards, and I don't really care to see her hairstyles or travel destinations or any of her cute clothes because they don't apply to my business or my brand. So instead of following her whole account, what you can do is you can actually click on certain boards to follow. So you see I'm following these three already: tips to lose weight fast, healthy recipes, and exercise challenges. You can follow as many boards as you want to, and go ahead and follow as many that are related to your brand. You can also click on the board and open it up in a new window to see what is on it and see if you think it's a good fit for you. So I can see that she's got some great pins on here, and I'm perfectly happy with following that board. So that's kind of the thought process that I go through when I find people to follow. The other thing that you can do is you can sort this based on boards, and you'll see here there's tons of different boards that I can look at. I believe this one right here, this one's mine because it says edit right here, but you see I'm following this weight loss board right here. I'm going to open that up in a new window, and I'll show you why I followed it. This board is owned by Style Craze, and I don't have to actually look at all the different pins to see where they lead to, but I can hover over it and see that they're actually pointing to stylecraze.com. They actually pinned one of my pins as well, but most of their pins lead back to Style Craze, so I know that they're pinning good content. So I'm going to go ahead and follow this board. So that's another thing that you can do. You can follow individual boards, you can follow individual people by using the search bar, and I recommend finding at least 10 people to follow or 10 different boards to follow. You'll probably want to follow more over time just to have more content in your feed, but it's a good place to start. All right guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one.